My goal when I got the CruzBike Q45 was to be able to ride trails, something I wasn't able to do on my high racer Recumbent, and it has not disappointed. After 100 miles, I truly am falling in love with this bike, and there's quite a few reasons why. The first thing is the dynamic boom. This opens up a whole new area of exercise. I'm getting side-to-side motion. Muscles I haven't felt in a long time in my legs are being activated. My core is being activated. My arms are being activated. I feel all those muscles after a long ride. So I know that they're getting a good workout and my fitness level is increasing. One of the things about the dynamic boom and the ability to climb faster is you have to pour more energy into it. There's no free lunch. The fact that you can pour energy into it is the liberating thing about the CruzBike. That, and it's just fun to feel the connection again with the bike. On a standard high racer or other types of recumbents, you are riding the bike. It's not an extension of you, much like driving a car. On a diamond frame, you are suspended by your legs and your arms. There's a high degree of connection. The CruzBike is somewhere in between. Your arms, legs, core are all interacting. It feels really neat. And I'm sort of mad at CruzBike because now I'm gonna have to buy one of their road bikes when I save up enough money, because I can't imagine going back now to riding without the dynamic boom. So their 100-mile trial is a really great marketing move on their point, because I do think you will fall in love with this bike. Now, there are some things about the bike that aren't ideal for me, and maybe other people are just fine, but for me, the seat wasn't comfortable enough, and so I ended up going back to my tried and true recumbent seat, which fit on this bike just nicely. And from the forums, I get the impression that a lot of people upgrade the seat. The other thing is the 1x11, and this isn't an issue with CruzBike per se, it's just the system. And I know it's very popular right now with the trail riders, but the 1x11 isn't quite enough range. For me, the low isn't low enough and the high isn't high enough. So I also saw in the forum that some people have swapped that out. Now, what I love about this bike in particular is the suspension. It really smooths out everything on the trail and on the road. So between the suspension and the dynamic boom, it's a really, really fun ride. I don't know how else to say it. Madly in love? Okay, I'll give them that. I am truly in love for sure with this bike. The only thing that I think would be a must upgrade for trail riding are the tires. The stock tires do not have enough traction for the roads that I ride. There's some soft, sandy stuff. So I switched out for a Rene Herse knobby tire. You can look on the forum. There's somebody who's upgraded their Q45 for the trail, and they have a really nice description of all the upgrades that they did. So it carries plenty of stuff. I've been riding around with my tent and with my sleeping bag and all my camera gear and the panniers. I have the Rands pack on the back for all of my jackets and gloves and the repair kit, etc. Not sure what my final trail setup will look like, because I'll need a little bit more room to make sure I can carry extra water and all of my cooking supplies. But plenty of room on the rack, and the rack's plenty sturdy. High quality build, beautiful frame. I get comments all the time on the color. So yes, I am loving the bike. It just eats up the bumps, you know, when you're bombing down a dirt road. So all in all, highly impressed with the Q45. I will definitely be keeping it. The 100-mile trial was awesome. I think after about 30 miles, I felt extremely comfortable on the bike. I was out in traffic, no problem. Once I learned not to extend my leg which is very common on a standard diamond frame. You extend your leg on the outside of the turn. Don't do that on a cruise bike. Keep your knees bent when you think you're going to need extra turning. With your knees bent, you can really crank the handlebars around. With your leg extended straight out, you lose at least half of your ability, if not more, to turn the handlebars, and that will cause you issues. But if you just bend your knees, pull your feet in, different ways to think about it, you have all the control authority you need on the handlebars. So my learning experience has been mainly getting my body in shape enough to ride this bike. It allows you to put in so much more power that my fitness level needed to go up, and indeed it has. I feel it every day now. Different muscles in my legs and my core and my arms. So extremely nice bike. I'm incredibly happy and proud to be part of the CruzBike tribe.